just how we found a way.
Jalen, you guys have a lot of talented players on offense, Devontae, AJ, Saquon. As a quarterback in a game like this, how do you manage making sure AJ feels like he's getting enough, Devontae, and also Saquon?
I play my role in it and how we execute, but ultimately it's about what position we put ourselves in. It's not my choice.
What did you make of the passing game today? It seemed there were some spots there. What was Carolina doing right, and where did that game kind of go in your opinion?
Yeah, I think they did a good job. I think we did a bad job. That starts with me, how I execute, and ultimately, you yearn and I yearn for better synchronization amongst that. Yearn for a more complementary style of ball in a sense. Some things don't get you until it gets you, and it's been definitely been some urgency there trying to figure it out, and got to keep climbing and trying to progress in it.
Any
What's holding you
takeaways right now?
Not at the moment.
What's holding you back? Passing game?
Just the lack of synchronization there.
Jalen, that final offensive possession you had on get down to the 2-yard line. Just take us through that. It looked like you took a 9-yard sack. Could have thrown the ball away, maybe. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, delay of game. I was just assessing protection, and made a mistake I never really make in letting the clock run out, and then taking the sack. Had an RPO scheme on, so I didn't want to risk the lineman being downfield, so I just took the sack instead of throwing the ball away. It's kind of both ends. You get kind of down both ends.
Sorry, what can you guys do better to start the games better? I mean, you guys didn't get anything going until the second quarter. I mean, what's kind of going
Well,
on?
it's nothing new. That's kind of what we've done, and got to figure it out at some point.
You obviously know AJ well. When there's moments of frustration from him, what have you learned about what that means and the best way to kind of solve it?
It ain't about solving anything. Everybody has a reason to want more, and it's a fair desire of being in fullness of what we can be, because we've done it before, and just got to build, got to progress, have to find a way to come together and come in sync as a unit and play complementary ball.
You talk about things coming back and biting you. If slow starts continue, do you worry that at some point that's going to come back and bite you guys?
I'm worried about, you think about both, right? Like you are where you are, but you also know what you've been through. And we know what we've been through and we've experienced, and trying to address some things so we can be better. And so we all have big goals and want to be able to, be the last team standing, but you also know that it takes what it takes in that too. So we just want to continue to pursue our best self in that, and hopefully we can find it.
On the third down scrambles that you had, was that just because they were just taking away what you had, or did you feel at that moment that's something that you needed to bring to the unit?
No, there's not a decision just to, take off at free will. Pockets break down. As I recall, some of them I'm nearly getting sacked, and so you're just going out there and making a play and trying to will it.
When you talk about the need for synchronization on the offense, how do you get there?
You get there by everybody being on the same page and going out there and executing and, becoming in sync. We see our moments where we play at a high level, and then we see our moments where we don't. I think we just have to do what we do and we do well.
Alcantara has his first touchdown catch today, big third down throw. Can you take us through that play a little bit? Was he late into the pattern?
Yeah, it was late into the pattern. Kind of a delayed route there, a little long developing route, but he did a good job of running it, trusting it, and getting open.
Saquon getting the record, what does that mean to you? And I mean, did you know how close he was at the time when he got it?
I didn't know where it was. I figured it was coming at some point here, but that's a great accomplishment for him. I told him congratulations about it after the game, and it's a great moment for him.
Bryce Young, what message did you share to him post game? Where do you see kind of his NFL future going?
I just love how he's been able to persevere through some of the things that he's been faced with, and like seeing him comfortable out there and playing the way he's playing. So that's encouraging for him. And, I always support him and wish him nothing but the best in that.
How uncomfortable was watching him on that last drive?
Not uncomfortable. He's a great player. Great player, and, it rolled our way.
The notion of trying to be on the same page, is that a conversation that should be happening in week 13 of the season? Or the 13th
No.
of the season, right? And why is that the case right now?
I just say no.
Jalen, there was, I think it was the second play, it looked like AJ was open downfield. Was that designed to go to him, and what'd you see?
No. No, I could definitely alerted him. He popped on the vision. J.C. Horn kind of fell back. Ideally you like to alert him, and corner falls off, and you high-low the flat player there, and 25 was the flat player there. He got some depth. It just took my flats.
As you look at the standard you want to play to, is it what it takes to win on a given Sunday, or what it's going to take to win in January and February?
It's a compilation of all things. You want to play to. I've already talked about that before, and talking about the standard, and then also this unsatisfaction in other areas. And you want to be at your best, but you work for it. You got to work for it. There has to be an effort there, and I think you never compromise the standard and what you set for yourself. So there are always going to be high goals and high bars and high expectations that we set for ourselves and what we want to do. But also the goal is to win, and so if you can continue to just press forward, accept where you are, be in the moment, but also yearn for more, and let the unsatisfaction fuel you for more. I think that's always a fair place to be. And so, we know there's more out there for us, and we're in pursuit of trying to find it.
Take two more.
What's it going to take to get the passing game?